You've got to help me. I conjured an Ash Guardian, and now it's running amok. I am embarrassed to admit that it was my fault. Master Neloth refused to teach me the Ash Guardian spell, so I read his spellbook on my own and learned it. Something went wrong when I cast it. The creature is attacking everything in sight. I need to keep Master Neloth distracted so he doesn't find out what I did. There is no telling what he would do to me. While you are taking care of the creature, I'll try to figure out what went wrong.
Sure.
Thank you. I was hoping you would. Hurry. I'll keep Master Neloth distracted. You're as... is dead.
There you go. Done. Good enough? Come back here. Nope. Come back. Stop it. Never mind. Where'd he go? Am I blind? Is that too much? That's good enough, I think. So...
Have you destroyed the Ash Guardian yet? Master Neloth will kill me, or worse, if he finds out. What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out. I can't pay you, but I could teach you the Ash Guardian spell. Although, maybe that doesn't sound like a good idea to you after this. I do have a staff I could give you instead, if you think the Ash Guardian spell is too risky. That's definitely safer. I'm not sure I'll risk summoning an Ash Guardian again myself. Too easy to forget about the Heartstone.
yeah.
No, it turns out that the spell requires a Heartstone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a Heartstone, it attacks anything in sight. Heartstones are only found on Solstheim, as far as I know. Master Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago.
Right.
I'd better get going.
You're so ugly and yet so cute at the same time. How the fuck is that even possible? The noises you make are slightly disturbing too, so... What are you? No, 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 no. 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 Oh, what are you? I'm gonna assume you're a bad guy. I missed. Ew. Die, you foul fiend. Nope. I know you're a spider. I don't want to see you. Shit. Shit. Ew. Thank you for disappearing inside the ground. It's very much appreciated.
Time to end this little game.
Oh, really? You want to do this? Fine. Let's have a fist fight, you and I, shall I?
Gods, no!
You're tough. You're annoying.
Fus Rota!
Fuck off.
Never should have come here.
Oh, I was hoping you'd drown.
I'll kill you!
Your health isn't even going down.
Come,
Fine.
come on!
Fuck that thing. I hate soul slime spiders. No. You're making me itchy. Disgusting. Why spiders? I hate spiders.
Fus Roda!
Hi. Is that your face? You look like a grumpy old man. No offense, obviously. And sometimes you sound like a whale, and sometimes you sound like a very light Chewbacca. Still no offense. Fuck you. Thought you couldn't catch me, but I guess you could. Oh, fuck. I see you. Do you see me? Gotcha, bitch. What? Where? Oh, hi. Oh, bye. Shit. Shit. Fuck you. Well, they probably know where I am. Don't you? Not anymore.
Just one. Maybe a second. I'll get to sleep.
What was that?
You were close. Yeah. You don't know where I am. It was all in your head. I don't exist. Now, do I get that shot or not? Yep. Come on. Yes. This is stressful.
It won't be that easy to get rid of the Reeklings, Kuvar.
I never said it would be, but either way, we have to try.
I don't even want to
Whether
think
we succeed
about
or
what
not, it'll stir up some of the old blood in this
doing with
crowd.
my fires.
I'm not going to lead them to their deaths if they aren't ready.
Then train them. What are we doing here? We should either get used to staying here, or be preparing to retake the hall. You're having us do neither, and I can't stomach it.
But your stomach isn't my problem. We'll act when I say we do, and not before.
Well, you'd better say something. And soon.
I don't really have time for this. What's going on here is that we've been kicked out of our home. The mead hall, up there on the hill. Some Reeklings have taken it over. With tenacity and numbers. It didn't help that we'd grown a little too comfortable up there. Too much mead, too many stories, too few battles. I
Need to get back to my anvil.
I'd be better off with some meat in my belly, but the air in Solstheim is almost as sweet. Do you know of the Skull? The Skull is a group of Nords who live up to the north of here. They're always talking about their connection to the natural world. It's a lot of nonsense to me, but they seem to get by. A long time ago, a man named Hrothmund left the Skull to form his own tradition. Warriors in the wild, living like the Nords of old. They would hunt, they would fight, and the mightiest among them would rise up as leader. But those days are behind us now. We brought ourselves out here, along with our shame. We used to be proud warriors of Thirsk Mead Hall, there, up on the hill. But we let that sweet life get the better of us. We grew soft and... Reeklings. Those filthy vermin. They came in numbers. Waves of the things. One at a time. They're pests. But with this many. And so here we are, out of our home. All right then.
Yes, this camp is small, but it's all we have left. Longer than I would have liked. I wouldn't call it that. We've just got a bit of an infestation is all. Down here to catch our breath, and then we'll be back in the hall once I get the rest of these up to move. Reeklings. You must have passed by the hall on your way down here. Well, it's been overrun. We're just out here temporarily, to regroup.
I've tried hitting against the
Have you been
stump,
by
but I
Thirsk?
can't.
Have you seen...
Iron needs
Is there
iron,
any of the mead left?
if you want it shaped right.
I make it, I drink it, I share it with friends. Ha! Thirsk didn't always make its own mead. No, we used to get by on shipments from Skyrim. But those gold grubbers at the East Empire Company started charging more than their share for bringing it over. We still buy what we have to, but I make as much as I can. Well, the easy answer, of course. Mead! Actually, now that I think of it, I have been missing the Ashfire. It's a special brew that we make at Thirsk. If you could somehow get up there and grab a bottle, I'd be a long way towards forgetting how miserable it is down here. I wouldn't be at Thirsk if I wasn't. These days I focus a little more on the creature comforts of the hall, though. The food, the drink, the stories. It drives Kuvar mad, but someone has to do it or the place would be a little cold. Good day.
They just came on so quickly. That depends on who you ask. I fight, I protect the hall, I bring in meat. And I think I could take on most of the tree lovers up in the Skull Village. But because I'd rather drink a mug of meat at night instead of training until I drop, Kuvar calls me a layabout. Wish he would just lighten up. You don't know the half of it. Bujel's just embarrassed, I think. Doesn't help that her husband is one of the loudest complainers. She's always been quick to shame. Kuvar. He thinks we've all gotten a little too soft. I can see what he means looking at Elmas, but the rest of us still have our edge. At least, I think so. And don't tell Elmas I said that. You don't know the half. Bujel's just... she's always been quick to shame. All my life, she's my big sister. Don't worry, most people can't tell we're related. But she's always trying to be the one in charge, and feeling terrible when something goes wrong. Good day. Just leave us, please.
Got any mead? A new batch of the Ashfire should be ready for bottling soon, unless the Reeklings used it for bath.
Yes, this camp is small, but it's all we have left. Come to mock our shame like the others? I don't really have time for this. I don't really have time for this. What's going on here is that we've been kicked out of our home. The mead hall, up there on the hill. Some Reeklings have taken it over. Are you offering to help? Some new blood should be enough to rouse these layabouts to actually fight again.
I mean, I was thinking of doing it by myself, but sure.
Well, let's move then.
Need to get back to my anvil.
Wait, no, you stay
I
here.
don't really have time for this. Hey!
Where is it?
You lazy milk drinkers, get over here. I know you're all starting to settle in here and keep up the fat lives you've got used to up in the hall. But look here. This outsider has more fire than any of you. All I had to do was mention our little infestation, and she volunteered in a second.
Yep.
I don't want to have my spirit outstripped by some wanderer, so let's get up there and kill us some Reeklings.
I just don't want any of you to die, really. Surprise, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit.
That's it. That's all you've got.
Oh, those things. Yeah, I've met these guys once.
Good enough.
I've only met them once, though. They're kind of annoying. Any loot? Nope. Ah!
Enough! This ends now!
Where's the other one? There you go.
Do your worst.
What? There, that wasn't so complicated now, was it?
Ah, that was almost exhilarating. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling that you're too close.
Good to hear. In fact, that's just the spirit I'll need from my second. Do you want to come with me?
Where?
To Rothmund's barrow. I need to get his blessing again before we take up residence here. I'll need a witness and, well, you see the kind of horker brains I deal with around here. What do you say?
Sure.
Well, let's not waste time talking about it then.
I... need loot first, because I'm a looter.
A lot of work to do around this place.
Cooked one. Lovely. Ooh, mine. Where's the meat? Give me more meat.
I'm going to stay here and
A
check
lot of
on
work
the
to
meat.
do around this place.
We'll clean up here. You go with the
Don't
Joel.
worry about me. You and Bujold should get up to the barrow.
Right. Nice face. Whoa. You already there? What? How? How do I... Oops. Which side do I even go from? There's mountains fucking everywhere. I recognize this. Ooh.
Time to die.
Aww. Sure. Sure. Why am I always
that
lost?
we might remember.
By night we reclaim.
No, I don't want to trigger that one.
What by day was stolen.
No, I'll just go that way and hope that it works. Use your jumping abilities. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Hi! Are you gonna attack me? I feel like you will. Oh well.
Yeah.
Hi! Yep. Huh? No, 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 no. No, no! That is unnecessary here. No need for transformations. Oh. Oh. Oh, hi. She probably didn't take that road. Also, or that. Hi! Hey, Vivian. Come back here. Crap. Okay. But I'm stuck. Hi!
Are you ready to go inside?
Sure.
It's pretty simple. Rothmund's axe is in there with him. Anyone who attempts to take hold of it has their spirit judged by Rothmund himself. No, nothing like that. He doesn't need to battle us to know us. He's always watched over Thirsk and sees us from beyond. And in my case, since he's already deemed me worthy, it will just be a matter of him remembering why he blessed me before. Really, all you need to do is watch.
Alright. Won't he need to jump?
Let's not waste any time then.
I don't know how you got here so fast, but... Hello? Oh, I mean... Okay. Oh look, a secret passage. You're always too close. Oh.
We can talk after I've gotten the blessing.
Didn't say anything.
There it is. So, just need to take hold of it.
I have a feeling about this.
You seek my blessing for the leadership of Thirsk Hall?
That's why.
I do. It is I, Bujold. You blessed me in the past, and now I've rid the Hall of Reeklings and returned it to its rightful owners.
And well it is that this has happened. But I have always watched, and know that it was your softness that led to your own exile. You allowed your fellow warriors to grow weak, while the dangers around you mounted.
Then, the leadership is not mine?
No, nor is there any among you fit to serve. For a band in the wilderness, it is better to have no leader than a poor one.
That was a little embarrassing.
You don't say.
Ashamed. But I guess that was the point. I need to return to Thirsk. No matter what Rothman says, we need a leader. And I'm still the best person for that. Look what's happened to us so far under his watchful eye. He gave his blessing to all the leaders who brought us to this point. Anyway, he's dead and we're alive. It's time to begin a new tradition for Thirsk, and I'm going to do that. All I need is for you to back me up. You don't even need to lie. Just don't tell anyone else what you heard here.
Well, that's technically a lie, but...
Just make sure not to tell anyone what you saw here.
What if we pick it up? Can't I pick it up?
Thanks for having my back, friend.
Sure. Wait, are you just back? Where are you?
You're so slow.
Right. You're really close to the rocks then.
He draws near.
What does?
He draws near.
Okay.
But Jolt says you served well. Before we were married, I was her second on the first trip to the Barrow. Rothman knows strength, in this world and the next.
I think you deserve to know the truth, but also I kind of feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry, but...
I don't think you know how dangerous it is to say what you just said.
I'm sorry.
This is a serious accusation. I'm sure Bajol can straighten it out for us. Bajol, your second claims that Rothman did not yield a blessing to you. Is that true?
My second would do well to keep her mouth shut.
So, you don't deny this?
Kuvar, listen to me. You said yourself that this place had lost sight of its past. We need a new tradition to move us forward. Instead of listening to a ghost in a tomb, we should steer our own destinies.
Your words carry some wisdom. But if you truly believed in the spirit of Thirsk, you would have spoken them honestly. Instead, you hid your shame.
Kuvar,
I can't even look at you right now. Get out of here. Run to the wilds.
Kuvar, I'm your wife. You can't.
And so I feel your shame all the more deeply. When it's time, we will seek you out. Until then, go and attempt to earn your honor in the old ways.
I'm sorry, honesty is better.
The Master calls.
Okay.
I am his hands.
You guys say weird shit.
He draws near.
The fuck are you kidding?
The idle mind sleeps.
What?
I am his hands.
What's happening? No. Hello? It's green.
The Master calls.
He draws near.
Have you been infected too?
The Master calls.
Pretty. Seriously? Well, shit.
He grows ever near to us.
Your eyes once were blinded. Now, through them, do I speak.
Uh-oh. No. You do not
and
control
when the world
me.
shall see.
Well, crap.
And when the world remembers.
One day I shall kill you. All of you. You're just stuck there, aren't you? Well, that's enough for tonight.